So I'm just recording from my phone what I wanted to show you with the orbs on the cameras. It's nearly 4 a.m. so I'm maybe a couple of hours out from how active it normally is, but I'll just focus on this one here. Okay, let's focus on this one here. There we go. So for some reason I literally have hundreds of these, of thousands even, every night, and I've just started seeing them with my visual eye throughout my house, but digital technology really has advanced, and it really illuminates what is happening around us, energy and frequency wise. And some people might say, oh, it's a bug, it's rain, but you know what, like, where do you see rain fly out of the ground or go straight through a brick wall or straight through that wall into that bedroom? But anyway, I just let people believe what they want to believe. You can't force anything on them. I wonder if we can get anything else. Can we have some attention to camera 1, please? Is there any energies left in this early hours of the morning before the sun comes up? Does anyone want to show our friends some amazing orb action? Maybe shaking a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Can we have a big bunch of you come through and amaze our friends? I get to see you every day, but it's not every day you film for your friends on YouTube or in another country or state you've never dreamt of. Well, probably have dreamt of, but never dreamt of actually communicating with other people. That's what I love about the collective. It's like finding your soul family without having to travel, you know. It's like right at the tips of your fingers, and when you find your vibe and you find your frequency of people, you actually start experiencing spirituality a lot differently, because you're most comfortable in your authenticity of who you are. You're not having to hide who you are, which dulls down what you bring to each conversation or to each environment. And when you are spiritual and you're like highly intuitive, it's difficult to communicate some things that we do know to people who are not woke yet, because I don't know, it's like having to filter every conversation to make sure that you're not scaring anyone, or you're not offending anyone, or you're not going to say something that makes people then over judge you as a person. It looks like we've still got a few laggers hanging around at the front door. It's always a party on the driveway, but yeah, getting back to conversations with other people, they're difficult. So when you find your vibe of people, just be strange straight up. That's the only advice I got. But orbs is what I've been really drawn to for a very long time. I got a lot of photos and things that I have collected over time, but I'll share them. I actually I started to attempt to write a book, but I'll get there one day. I just gotta have the time and the patience and the focus, really. But yeah, I'll show you a few things shortly. lots of different cameras. I just speak to it, and yeah, I tend to find that, you know, I take out my camera and start taking photos, and yeah, there they are, orbs. These are beautiful, these colours, if I can just get my camera to focus somewhat. Go down. Right. It's going to be an a-hole. Oh. There we go. So I believe the pink is Isis, blue Archangel Michael. Where else were they in here? I think I see at the screen door. This darn camera. It's always the way that I want to start showing things. This one is massive. It was about bigger than my head. And apologies to the house. I really did not like that energy whatsoever. I end up grabbing the camera and turning it around and taking the photo over my shoulder, and then when I pulled it back to have a look at the display, I actually shit myself so bad. But yeah, it was intense, that one. But I have this theory. This is in a church. So look how big they are in a church. This is the first time I ever went, and the biggest ones that I'd ever seen, they really spooked me out. But I felt like the chanting and the praising of the Bible and Jesus and God and life. I really felt such an experience. But yeah, so these are the 12 holy archangels, and you can see here these two angels. They're holding what seems to be an orb, but this orb it's no body, so this body belongs to this angel. So I believe there's something there about that, especially when you look at the size of them coming over into here. But so we've got Michael and Gabriel. I have called on them since I was a child. But anyway, I've studied the definitions of an angel. Archangel Michael, the Old Testament, the New Testament, Gabriel, his mission, and people's liking for Archangel Gabriel, and do believe in angels. Yeah, so I really spent a lot of time. These are just, I type it all up on my computer, and then yeah, all the bits of information, I kind of just put them all together, and this is my book that I've kind of semi put together. But anyway, yeah, even writing things like about spirit guides, how they've come into my play and what they mean for me. Questions that I've found commonly answered through intuition repeatedly throughout my life. These are questions I've had to ask for myself. It was really, really hard to, put aside my emotions to, ask myself why did this happen to me? And once I understood why, it became a lot easier. Maybe that's something I'll touch on one day. But yeah, so past lives, what about karma? What about soulmates? Like, what are they for? What is a psychic and what can they tell me? How to awaken your inner psychic. How to enhance your psychic abilities. Automatic writing, like the importance of it. The clairs that I really feel I've conquered. yeah, I started doing channeled messages in 2011. That was a really big portal. Yeah, that was light activation. Awakening within begins in full speed. Yeah, so I've done a lot. So talking about our chakras. What else have I got? Yeah, just a lot of information I've really still got to go through and work out whether, you know, just things I've written myself. I'm still every day amazed at how having faith, love, peace and joy in your hearts and in your minds, bodies and souls can help you fulfill through some extremely difficult times. I find myself and my family have experienced more grief and pain than I can poke a stick at, but it has been my lessons I have learnt from my past mistakes that have helped me make a better tomorrow, to never repeat history and to have it exactly there. History. I'm so excited about 2012. I am bursting inside full of goodness waiting for me. And then, you know, just obviously just still documenting, yeah, angels for certain areas of your life. So Cancer, what angels to call on for our vision and our eyesight, hearing, addictions, operations, weight issues, our body in general. Yeah, for speech, for our hands, for disease, for disability, pain, feet, blood disorders, wellness. Yeah, feel free to pause the video and you know, take what information you need, I guess. But yeah, I started doing zodiac sign predictions. Yeah, I'm still not 100% confident because like I tend to just intuitively download messages pretty regularly, actually, that zodiacs aren't something that I've really spent a lot of time on. Yeah, so this is just my little crystal turntable. It's the crystal DJ. I just find it's always tuning into who I am, I guess, authentically. But anyway, it's been great talking about the orbs on the videos and my books, and yeah, I guess maybe in time I will speak personally about things that have personally happened with me, experience with my spirituality and what I understand of myself and my purpose and why other people are here in our lives and what is the meaning, even if it's bad. What was that purpose? Because that helps us with your own clarity and intuition, and that's how you guide. That's how you can guide yourself. That's how you can guide others. But it's always about going within and being positive, because can't get anywhere with a negative mindset ever.